Asha is a greeting. It's a greeting, Asha. As I might say good day to you, I say Asha. But I believe, I'm not an expert in African languages, but apparently it does appear in some 3 or 4 of the African languages. I know it appears in one of them in Cameroon, anyway, not Cameroon, and it's a greeting, Asha, but it can mean different things, but it's always a greeting.
It's hard to know where to begin with Asha because Asha and I go back quite a long way. Asha's strapline is promoting the social integration of asylum seekers and refugees. And you know there are probably at any one time about 1,000 asylum seekers in Stoke, which always takes people by surprise, but it's a Home Office dispersal area. Well, I mean, you know, some of them have come, you know, from Egypt through Libya across the Mediterranean. Others would have trekked other ways. Some will have had an airfare paid but landed at Heathrow, not knowing English, and gone immediately, you know, into, as it were, custody while they get sorted. And many will have poor sleep. Lots seem to have kidney pain, kidney problems, nightmares, anxiety, stress, depression, because you don't know what's happened to the people back home very often. I said to one man once, "Where do you come from?" And he said, "Afghanistan." And I said, "Where?" And he said, "Helmand." And I said, "Your family?" And there was a big pause, and he shrugged, and he said, "I don't know." And that really spoke volumes. Another man said to me, "Angela, would I have left my family, my job, my home, my country if I didn't have to?" And again, you know, that says it all, I think.
أنا جيت من السودان. كان عندي مشكلة مع ناس الجنجويد ومع ناس الجهاز الأمن والمخابرات. هم يقولوا يا أخي أنا تابع للحركة القتل والمساواة. حركة القتل والمساواة. هم عندهم اثنين كروزل وبفتشوا فيني أنا. يعني هم ساعة ودوني في المعتقل قالوا لي تجيب لنا معلومات عن المعسكرات. ونحن نفكوك، قلت لهم خلاص أنا تفكوني نمشي نجيب لكم المعلومات. ومشيت أبيت نجي جو قاعدين بفتش فينا أنا. مشيت ليبيا، ده مشاكل كان في ليبيا. أنا ساعة حصلت في حتة اسمها أجدابية في ليبيا، حصلت برضو البلد اسمها أجدابية فيه مشاكل. كان بيجي بضربوا بالطيران، هدو كان في ظهيرة ذاتك جا كان وقف في البيت عندنا نفر واحد كان مات من اللي نحن قاعدين. وأنا برضو يعني في الطريق بس ماشي في البغالة عشان نشتري أكل نجي نعمل في البيت. قبضوني في 3 نفر شباب، قبضوني بالعربية ودخلوني في العربية جوا وودوني في مخزن كده كبير. جيب 2000 ليبي نفكوك. أنا قلت لهم أنا جيت جديد قروش ما عندي. والجماعة بقولوا الواحد بقول أنا عندي 6 شهور فيه، بقول عندي سنة فيه، بقول عندي 3 شهر فيه. ورابع يوم جماعة اتفقوا يعني كسروا الباب، في ناس شرطوا وباقي الناس الجوا القاعدين جو قتلوهم، ربطوهم في يدينهم كده وبكورينهم ودق وعذاب مويه بكبوا فوقهم. وناس باقي هربوا وباقي ناس هربوا. وفي ساعة داق يعني 7 أنفار ديل قدامي أنا بس نشوفهم بالسلاح تك 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 قاموا قتلوا. جابوا البطاطين كده لفوا الناس في الكروزة ودوا جدهم في البحر. ولا بعد داق أنا عملت 5 يوم وأنا ذاتك هربت من هناك. الخيطة منهم، طلبت الخيطة مركت مشيت طرابلس هناك. كمان يعني لقيت ناس قالوا في حتة اسمها أوروبا بيقولوا ماشيين. وحصلت إيطاليا اسمها الحنبوبة بتاع المركب. 104 نفر ركبونا جوا، ويلا مشينا ركبنا من الساعة 12 بالليل لحد الساعة 7 صباحا، ويلا لحد الساعة 7 ناس الإنغاص ما جونا، لحد الساعة 7 ناس الإنغاص ما لقينا. الحنبوبة قد بتهت جاب موية، ويعني مننا قرابة يعني 50 نفر مات في الموية، وقاعد نقوم في الموية جوا لحد ما الإنغاص جاء لقانا بالعنشات الصغار دي الجرو بيجي لقطونا. جيت من إيطاليا، ومن إيطاليا لحد ما جيت يعني فرنسا، وجينا في فرنسا قعدنا في حتة اسمه كالي، وكالي كان هيم والرواكيب، هيمة والرواكيب كان ناس كتير. وبعد ذاك فرنسا انجليز كان جا شال الاندريج، وفرنسا كان شال ناس كبار. نحن الكبار هلال شالنا فرنسا، وقدمت كان في فرنسا وما توفقت في فرنسا. وخلاص لي انا قال لي يا اخي انت خلاص الشهر الجاي خلاص تفدي لنا البيت، خلاص امرك امشي. ومرقت مشيت، كنت بنوم بعد مرات في القارات، بعد مرات بنوم في السنتر، مطر بدوك فيني، وبعد مرات تلج بقى فيني برد. يعني انا ذاتك حالي كان يعني اتبخدل شديد، يعني نفسي ذاتك كان حاسس كده، كان يعني جاني نظام يعني تشويش في الراس. فالحمد لله حصلت يوكي، وقبضوني ناس البوليس، وتاني يوم ودوني عملوا لي سؤالات بسيط كده وبصموني. وبعد ذاك جابوني في برمنجهام، من برمنجهام تاني حولوني جابوني هنا في ستوك. فالحمد لله حسيت مما جيت هنا يعني حسيت ذاتك يعني بأمان، وما شاء الله قاعدين يعني ادوني غرفة براي نايم وتلفزيون، يعني الحمد لله يعني لاقي الراحة، ونمشي المدارس ونجي هنا ذاتك يعني منظمة عايشة، وبرضو بعد مرات بدونا مساعدات، وكيف ملابس وأكل، تجي تشرب شاي هسه تجي تحضر الإنجليزي بعلموك، يعني بيساعدوا كويس وبيهتموا فينا. يعني هيتو هسي ذاتك أنا سجيت هنا الإنجليزي كان حرف ما بعرف، بقيت هسي يعني بوصل المعلومة شوية. وهسي جيت هنا بعد ما هسي الحمد لله اتعالجت، وبقيت يعني بوزن يعني 65 كيلو.
So I'm a TESOL student with Keele University, which means that it's sort of a 2-year course where I'm going to come and volunteer sort of 3 to 4 hours a semester to teach all the students here, both classes, elementary and pre-intermediate, and you just volunteer your time to sort of teach them basic English, basic understanding of English, and at the end of the 2 years then that aids towards my qualification. So this is sort of a volunteer experience for me to get them learning English. So they really enjoy their time here. They all come every week with smiles on their faces. You can give them a difficult task or an easy task and they'll still approach it with the same amount of enthusiasm. It's wonderful to see. It's good fun to do, you know. It's definitely somewhere that after the qualification I'd still consider coming back. It's such a wonderful experience.
Well, Asha was founded and is still run by asylum seekers and refugees themselves. Now, that may seem strange me talking to you, but that is true. It was founded by them. And I think they know their needs better than we do. And it's very important that we listen to them, because they know what they need in terms of acceptance, housing, jobs, etc. And it's a question of us listening to them and having an opportunity in places like Asha to listen and to respond as best we can to what their needs are, whether it's learning English or whether it is wanting to move or get their qualifications accepted and being able to move on once they're accepted here and get a decision to stay here, that they can move in to jobs that are commensurate with their qualifications, because many of them, nobody wants to see people who are well qualified ending up 10 years later still washing cars. There's nothing wrong with washing cars, but if a person can contribute a lot more, it's important for us to be listening to them and to give them opportunity to be integrated in that way where commensurate with their abilities.
The people here being bilingual, and the families are really intelligent families. They've left that country for a reason. They've had an horrendous journey to get here. They are fighters. Those people can bring so much to this economy, this country, if they're allowed to stay.
Godfrey set up the charity, but we'd met before then as we were both very much involved in the North Staffordshire Racial Equality Council. In those early years I was only intermittently involved, but I was a kind of long stop that came into the picture when I was needed. More recently I've become a trustee and a volunteer with Asha, and it's very much part of my everyday life.
From 2000, the government decided to send asylum seekers in different cities of United Kingdom. That's what they called the special program, and Stoke-on-Trent one of them. So asylum seekers start to come here in Stoke-on-Trent in 2000. Of course, as you know, this city is a white-dominated area, and there was no provision at all to support those new arrivals, asylum seekers and refugees. We do have clothes, so they come to get some clothes. Some people arrive here, they are from, for example, from West Sudan, in desert. They arrive here in sandals with t-shirt in the middle of December. We had one guy from one of Western country, or from Afghanistan, I can't remember. He came here, he was living far, in 6 miles from here. So some of our activities we do, we collect bicycles from community, we fix them, and we give them to asylum seekers to help them to move around, and of course help them for transport because they can't afford public transport. So after 1 week, he had the bicycle. He came to the office. We're based in the church, and asked him, "Did you come with your bike?" He said, "Yes." "Where is it?" He said, "Outside." "Can I please borrow it to you? I'm going to town center, I come back straight away." He said, "No, you can't touch it. It's my baby, you know." And then I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yes, I'm very serious." After a week, he came to say, "I received the letter. They moved me to Wolverhampton." I said, "Oh, are you happy to go there?" I said, "Yeah, I'm very happy to go there." I said, "How are you going to go?" He said, "I'm going to bike there." I said, "Sorry? I'll use my bike to go there." I said, "You know the way?" "Yeah, through M6. And he was serious. He thought he can go on M6 and cycle to Wolverhampton. He said, "I can't leave it here. You don't know how much this bicycle made difference in my life. I save at least £7 a week." So that's something we're doing, you know. You get free bicycle from a community, you go to volunteer from a community to fix it, you give someone you don't know, and that's make a difference to their life. And that's our thing, nothing else.
When you heard me on BBC Radio Stoke, I was appealing for people to come and help us, as it were, refurbish the bikes, because at that stage we had run out of asylum seekers to do it. Nobody was coming forward who had sort of biking knowledge. We have Cater now, so the bikes are once more, as it were, rolling off the conveyor belt. But we could still do with a couple of local people who are biking enthusiasts who could give us time to get bikes on the road. They're awfully important for an asylum seeker, because not only do they give them mobility, to be able to get about the city, but they also, I think, offer a sense of freedom. You can cycle along the towpath by the canal or through the park, and as somebody once said to me, feel the wind in your hair. And so I think it offers quite an uplift, and in the best of all possible worlds, we'd like to have more bikes donated, more bikes repaired, and more bikes to give to asylum seekers.
A girl came to me, she says, I'm an asylum seeker, And I was like, you don't say. But she was so embarrassed. Nobody in her school knew she was an asylum seeker. She couldn't talk about it. Whereas when she was here, didn't have to think, she didn't have to protect anything, she could just be herself. So that's what it's all about.
يعني عايشة يعني هم مساعديني في كل أي حاجة. أنا أي حاجة جيت طلبتها أنا داير بدوني. كن داير أكل، كن داير شاي، كن داير ما يوم ما عندي حق سجاير ذاتك كن قلت ادوني بدوني، كن داير زيت، أي حاجة كن قلت داير بدوني.